when I just told my friends back home in Russia that I'm going to China, they were like very skeptical. No one actually believed in me. Like, not just about going to China, just in general. No one believed I could do anything worthy. And then finally I come to China and I stay in China for a while. I've been here for 3 years. And some people, they have a really weird image of my life in China. Really, yeah, they do. So some people think that I'm gonna just try to somehow show it, how they think I live here. So I'm just, it's like this. One hand is here, and the other is there. So they thought like, my life in China is me sitting on some beach, you know, yeah, some beach, and maybe in Hong Kong or Shenzhen. There's one girl constantly giving me blowjob, and the other one feeding me strawberries. Yeah. That's what they thought. And I'm like, guys, you know, the British Empire is not that influential anymore. Besides, we're for fucking Russia. So yeah, there are lots of things which happen to me in China. Some of them are really nice, some of them are frustrating, but anyways. Looking at all you here in the pub, I just recall my first days in China when I just went to some pub, you know, just to relax, and you meet lots of people, lots of foreigners. And here's the thing, so if you just see someone and eventually you just ask like, oh, hey dude, where you come from? And people would normally tell you like, oh, I'm from Pakistan, great, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from Brazil, whatever, yeah? But it's really different when you meet an American for the first time, because if you ask an American, dude, where do you come from? He's like, Cobb, Georgia. I'm like, all right, Cobb, Georgia. What? And so you are supposed to know that there is a town called Cobb and there's a state called Georgia in the States. They never named their country. But I'm lucky, I happen to know where Georgia is. Georgia is a country bordering with Russia. I'm like, okay, good, but you don't look like you can speak any Georgian, do you? So it's some kind of American arrogance, it's funny in a way, and all Americans, they expect everyone to know every bumblefuck of their country. Yeah, right, so they don't name their country. It's like all Americans expect other people to speak English the same way, I mean, in a way, Chinese people expect every foreigner to speak English. Have you ever been in China? Have you ever heard anyone greet you other than hi, hello? Right? Everyone greets you hi, hello. Even if they heard you speak French or Arabian or Russian like for 10 minutes, right in front of them, they're gonna greet you hello. So this is kind of thing which actually unites America and China in this aspect, right? As we all know, there are just two kinds of humans in China. So, Zhongguoren and Waigoren. If you are not Zhongguoren, it means you are a Waigoren. But don't you dare judge China for this simplistic classification. There's more to this. There's more to this. All Waigoren fall into two categories. Maygoren and Peren. Exactly. So if you are white, it means you're American. You're a Maygoren. If you're black, it means you're black. That's it. You have no country. You are just black. And I mean, it's hard to be. There's more to this. There's more to this. Always more to this. Yeah. And I think I've met lots of American, German, British grandpas here, and it's really impressive. It's really impressive because me, they have seen more of Russia than I have, although I am Russian. I am Russian. So, you know, when was the first time I saw the capital of my country? It was on my way to China 3 years ago. Never seen it before, but these American, British guys, like older dudes, they went to St. Petersburg, Moscow, Vladivostok. They got a Russian wife, Russian kids, killed a bear with a spear, wrote a book, all during that 7 days train trip across the country. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. So we should respect senior members of our foreign community. We should. Because these guys, they date women half their age, and they dream who they want to be when they grow up. Yeah. I'm not that old. Besides, their knees hurt in such weather. I'm not even 35, and I can already feel that. So I know what I'm talking about. And there's another thing. So, does anyone of you have any idea how we tell people here in China that we will never talk to them again? How do we do this? That we will never talk to them again. Any ideas? We exchange WeChat contacts. Especially if they are Chinese. I think, you know, it's like a Pokemon game. Catch as many weird creatures in your phone as you can. Then I think, like, they exchange their collections. Oh, dude, Shunti, is that a Drinkachu? No, it's not a Drinkachu. It's a fuckery Zerd. Oh, that's cool, but you know what I dream of? I dream of catching a Tichender. Then call the police on him, get him deported, and get my cash back for being a law-abiding citizen. or with a sword. Yeah, with a sword also good. You know, we have lots of foreign criminals in my country. We have lots of foreigners committing crimes in Russia. And they usually get arrested for drug and human trafficking, or contract assassinations, planning terroristic acts, or you know, prostitution and stuff like this. Foreign criminals in Russia. But you know what? Foreign criminals in China are even worse and scarier. Worse and scarier. Their sins are far too grave to tell. They are. So in China, foreigners, these terrible foreign criminals get arrested for dancing Baby Shark without a work visa. Exactly. And there's even one thing which is even, you know, more gruesome. Foreigners get arrested for things like reselling computer chips meant for hacking Nintendo Switch consoles. Ooh, it's so scary! It's so fucking scary, Nintendo Switch consoles. Yeah, and so I just want to tell you one thing, guys, before I stop talking. Just stay safe and stay sane and enjoy this night here. And I think that's all I've got for you tonight. Thank you. You're a great. I mean, it's hard to be a foreigner in China in general, but if you're black, it's harder. It's harder. It's really hard. I understand that. But there's another category of foreigners in China who I feel sorry for even more. And that is who they are. Maybe. Asian-looking foreigners. If you're an Asian-looking foreigner who does not speak any Chinese, you're fucked up. Really, you are. Because there are a couple of things which Asian-looking foreigners cannot do in China, which other foreigners can do. For example, Asian-looking foreigners cannot team budon. You can't team budon. Because people will stare at you like, you look Chinese, you are in China, you are Chinese, stop this bullshit, you fucking clown, don't pretend you understand, you don't understand me, right? And there's another thing Asian-looking foreigners cannot do in China. What is that? Teach English. You cannot teach English if you look Asian in China or any other European language. Because only native speakers can teach us how to pronounce it's an apple, it's a pie. Yeah, that's it, right? So only native speakers can teach you and your kids how to say this is a pen or something like this, right? But you know what? Actually, Chinese people always can tell that I am from Russia when they meet me for the first time. Unlike you foreigners, because you foreigners, you judge by the way I speak English. And the Chinese people, they judge by the way I look. Like, he looks fucking Russian. He looks Russian? He is Russian. Yeah? When I get my hair cut short, you know how my girlfriend calls me? She calls me Gangster Rabbit. Gangster Rabbit, motherfuckers. Yeah. So, I mean, I like some tattoos on my knuckles and on my neck, but I think I do look Russian anyways. It's really flattering. You know how Chinese people call us? They call Russians a fighting nation. Fighting nation. It's really flattering. It's really flattering. But the last time I had a fight was when I was 10 and I got beaten. But it's good anyways to hear such words. Also, they call us a drinking nation. Russians are a drinking nation. And I'm like, yeah, vodka and all this stuff. And I'm like, guys, come on. Every nation becomes a drinking nation if they spend enough time in China. Especially if they work in China, especially with kids. Chinese kids are so tough, they can make a Muslim person start drinking and eating pork. Yeah, you're right. Yes, they are. And have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about this? Only in China, in one night, at some godforsaken pub, you can have a drink and have a chat with people from everywhere. With in one night, you can have a chat and drink with an ex-US military, a Turkish pimp, Russian ballet teacher, an Italian chef, a Brazilian football player, a Nigerian prince, and a British consular. And at the end of all this, after all those trivial topics, you know, everyone gets drunk, and there will be something like this. Some question, some conversation coming up. Did you fuck trannies in Thailand? And they were like, oh, of course I did, says the British consular. We'll live just once. We'll live just once. Yeah, that's really amazing, an amazing thing about China. But you know, I really enjoy talking to older foreign dudes in China. I really love talking to older foreign dudes in China because these guys, they have seen shit. They have, obviously, because most of them are into photography, right? Yes, and they have lots of experience, and they have some really interesting stories up their sleeve. Not just how they fuck trannies.